Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 3. Last time we finished off World 3, which was Cotton Top Cove, and this time we're going to be starting on Mekanos, which is World 4, or it's technically World 4. I don't know, because as you can see, you could have either done Cotton Top Cove or Mekanos first, so depending on which way you enjoy playing the game, I guess either one really could be World 3 or 4, but this is usually the world that I do fourth. I usually get the water world out of the way, and save the factory industrial world for next, because yeah, as you can see, we have pipes all over the place, we have factories, a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on in this world, and yeah, overall this is a world that I really like, and we're going to be starting it off with Fireball Frenzy, which is a pretty cool level. So yes, we are inside of a factory here, and this is the first time that factory levels have really been in the game since Donkey Kong Country 1. And those factory levels were always really great. Everyone always loved the music. I thought that the levels were pretty well designed. It was neat. One of them even had that whole blackout thing going on, which was a really massive pain. But yeah, these factory levels are actually quite a bit different. They're a lot darker and gungier, and they have lava pits just like that one, which I'm sure everyone can guess would not be too fun if we fell into. Of course, the Fireball Frenzy comes from the fact that these guys will be shooting fireballs at you from the background, and again, they look pretty hot, so touching them is not the greatest idea that one could ever have. And you get tricky situations like this where you have to kind of time it perfectly, but it's not too difficult. And you can do some buzzes which you have to jump over. Overall, we're going to need to be on the lookout for secrets. It is kind of funny that you can fall in between like this, and you will be perfectly safe. So that's kind of funny. So if you do accidentally fall, there is always kind of a safe zone there, but is there a way to get back up out of this? That was not well planned, Andrew, but I did want to demonstrate that, so I guess it was kind of worth the hit. Now we have to deal with Kiddy Kong here, and it's not so great because he has a bigger hitbox, but luckily this kind of repetitive jumping upwards and grabbing ropes is not too taxing on us. Anyway, let's see here. Just keep climbing. And this one kind of takes us across, which is kind of tricky, but not really. Hopefully we have a DK barrel coming up soon then, like right here. Although there were no bonus games or any items of the sort hidden in the first half of that level, which is a little bit concerning. I also wanted to throw Dixie up there because I knew that I had missed a coin and I accidentally fell before I got it. But that might not have been the smartest thing to do. Also, I do not like blind jumps, because yeah, I'm supposed to go to the right there, but because I did not remember exactly how the falling worked there, I missed that secret to the right. And as you saw, we actually had a sign with a spider on it, and that is an animal buddy that we have not seen yet, and that would have been probably inside of the bonus game. But because Andrew missed it, we're going to have to replay the level for that now. And wow, I did not realize that he's going to shoot 3 in a row. So here's another video with a death. I don't know why I'm dying. Usually I do not die this early on in the game. At least I have to wait to the cliff levels, but it's not too bad that I died anyway, because we missed the bonus game. So instead of having to replay the entire level, now you can kind of just skip right to it. Also, there was a secret that, right where I died, that you need both Kongs for, so whatever. Let's just call it a death that happened because it kind of had to happen. Also, I have no idea what's going on here. I do not like blind jumps. I might have said that already, but yeah, we have some blind jumps going on here. But at least we found the bonus game. We will need to bash the baddies. And we'll do that by turning into Squitter here, which first appeared in Donkey Kong Country 2 as the spider guy. Pressing Y shoots a damaging kind of web which will kill enemies when it hits them, and pressing the A button will create a platform web which you can jump on top of. Now, instead of explaining how this guy works, I probably should have focused on beating the game here, but pretty much, now that we're out of the bonus game, I can have a better chance to explain this. When you press Y, it shoots, like I said, that web that will damage enemies. You can hold up or down to kind of get the web to move in those directions. So if you're holding up and you shoot it, it will move up. Holding down, you shoot it, it will move down. And holding nothing, it will go perfectly straight. Pressing A will shoot this kind of weird ball web. And if you press A again after shooting it, it will turn into a platform which you can jump on. And you can have a certain amount of those set up at a time. Although if you wait too long, they will eventually disappear. So use those to your advantage, and they will be used many times throughout the game to get secrets that you cannot otherwise reach with just the Kongs. Okay, anyway, that was a massive explanation of that guy. He is probably the most complicated of the animal buddies. But anyway, right here we have a platform which you can only reach by using both of these guys at the same time, and that will take us to another bonus game. And we have to grab 15 bananas. Why am I not even surprised to be seeing this game? Let's see, might as well switch to smaller hitbox girl. And let's just kind of collect here. I don't really have to do anything. We're kind of just staying in the center and pressing slightly to the left and right. This one is kind of tricky. Also there. That's one of the first green bananas we have missed. I think I actually did miss one. in an earlier level. But yeah, kind of have to make sure you're not accidentally getting hit by the fireballs, which sometimes can be tricky, because the perception in this game is not always the greatest, considering it's a 2D game trying to act 3D. So, I mean, sometimes the fireballs will be in front of you, sometimes they will be behind you, and you'll kind of not realize it, or sometimes they'll of course be in the foreground, and you'll think that they're in the background, and that doesn't work out so well either. But luckily, we got through that bonus game just fine. And I was about to say, now we have to find the DK coin, but this is kind of an easy DK coin. Again, this is one of those ones that's kind of just in plain sight, but there's some sort of small trick to it, which, I mean, I wouldn't even really consider this a trick. I mean, that's the same basic dodging that we have been doing throughout the entire level so far. So that bonus coin does not get Andrew's seal of approval because it was so, like, you know, out in the open and not really that well hidden. And here we have some crazy timing to do. Again, I kind of touched the fireball there, but it was in the background, so it didn't really matter. Alright, let's continue on. That guy shoots too. I like how it kind of uses the same guys over, but they just move upwards. That's kind of interesting how they do that. So let's see, this one, we have 4 at once. Man, this level is getting pretty tricky. Guess we'll switch over to you. Do we have any secrets beyond the exit? No, we do not. So blue flag and first level of World 4 completed. And there you go, according to the exclamation mark and the yellow piece on the flag, that is a 100% for that level. Before we move on to the next level, we have Bazooka's Barracks. So let's see what he has to say. And we have General Guy here. Morning, Kongs! Wow, Brigadier... I cannot pronounce these crazy words that I have never said in my entire life. Pretty much, he's a general guy, and she's the biggest, greatest cannon. Okay, so yeah, basically what you need to know is that he has a gigantic cannon, but he has no ammunition for it, and that's an issue, and pretty much we're going to need to come back later with some ammunition. That's all you really need to know about that guy. And yeah, I kind of botched words there. Whoever wants to give me the definition in the comments, go for it if you want to. But we have Demolition Drain-Pipe, which is an interesting theme of level. Donkey Kong Country 1 had the minecart levels. Donkey Kong Country 2 had the roller coaster levels. Donkey Kong Country 3 has you ride this weird kind of machine thing through a drain pipe. Creative, I guess. You could always say that. And yeah, pretty much this is like the auto-scrolling level of Donkey Kong Country, because it doesn't have, you know, normal auto-scrolling levels, but at the same time, I mean, this isn't really auto-scrolling, but you cannot turn around. Once you're inside of this cart, you cannot stop. So let's see, we have to bash all the baddies without screwing up. Let's see, it's fall on you, jump on you, jump on you, fall on you, get the coin. 34. Only get one shot at that, and yeah, this is one of those levels where if you screw up on a bonus game, you will not be able to go back and get it, of course, because there's no way to turn around, unless you die or unless you replay the level. And I did not mean to do that. Luckily, I don't think I needed to go up there for anything. There's the checkpoint, there's Kiddy Kong back, and now he's in the back, so if we get hit as Dixie, we'll still be able to get the blue flag. Jump over you, jump over you. I know that there's one of these holes that has a bonus barrel in it, so I'm just kind of preparing for that. Probably shouldn't have fallen there. Luckily, it didn't have any negative side effects. This level, I mean, it's kind of like one of those levels where I ramble on and just run through the whole thing, except I'm not just running through the whole thing, it's kind of making me do it. There was a banana in that hole. You have to be super observant because there is an invisible bonus barrel there. Collect 20 stars. I'm guessing we're going to have to be, like, really good and not screw up at all. That was very close. There we go. 35 bonus coins. That might be all of the bonus games in this level. How many levels have we actually seen so far that have had 3 bonus games? It's very common for a level to have 2. I mean, of course, it's common. It's a frequent thing for levels to have 1 as well. But I don't think we've seen too many that have actually had the full 3. Anyway, we can do that. We can do that. We can get you. That takes us up to 17. And there you go, another blue flag. Very nice. But again, that DK coin was so pathetically easy to get that it makes me cry inside. Oh man, anyway, I think we've done Swanky Sideshow enough. We might come back to him and do him again just for fun eventually. I think we're going to skip him for now and move to Ripsaw Rage, which I can say is a level that a lot of people have nightmares about. And you will see why in 3, 2, 1, go! I hit the B button. There we go. Okay, I apologize for that. I looked over at my computer and I was dropping frames like mad, so it kind of killed the suspense. But yes, this is a kind of crazy level that a lot of people really don't like. And it's funny because I was just talking about how the last level was kind of like an auto-scrolling level. Well, I guess technically this is an auto-scrolling level. I didn't really think ahead about that one, silly Andrew. But yeah, you're being chased by a gigantic saw, and you don't want to kind of hang around for too long, or else you're going to get sliced in half by it, which luckily is not one hit, like, one-hit death. It will kind of hurt whichever Kong you're using, but at least you still get, kind of a second chance if you have both Kongs. Luckily, so far so good, as we have Find the Coin here, and we are still kind of being chased by this thing. I wish I had Dixie in front, because she can kind of, fit through the tight spaces easier, but still, no problem. So far, so good. 36 bonus coins, and what do we have next? Okay, so that dumps us right off there. Kind of have to keep jumping upwards. But yeah, I know that a lot of people really hate this level. And it does put you under a lot of pressures. It's like, man, if you screw up a jump, you're falling down into the slicer thing of doom. And this is funny, this has also inspired some Super Mario World hack levels. Miles Luigi will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's just kind of continue on here. What have we got? Not gonna risk and go for the bananas. Why would I even want a bunch of bananas? Because a bunch gives you 10, which is interesting, because in Donkey Kong Country Returns, I believe that bunches only give you 5. Yeah, starting in Donkey Kong 64, for whatever reason, the bunches were lowered down to 5, and I believe they've stayed that way for every Donkey Kong Country game since. Not including, of course, remakes on the Game Boy Advance of the Super Nintendo games. Anyway, let's see. Time to continue on. I'm always afraid that I'm missing a secret in like a room like this, where you can kind of fall to the right there. I'm always afraid that I'm missing a bonus barrel. Okay, what? Obviously I missed something somewhere, so I'm just gonna take that hit so that I can get this bonus game. Where was there a barrel that I did not see that I was supposed to use to kill this guy? Also, I don't want to screw up. Because I don't know if I'm going to get another shot at this one. This is a very creative bonus game. I have to admit, I like this idea. Invincibility barrel on top of the saw. So that you have to get the green bananas. That is cool. Uh-oh, I missed one. Shoot, 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 shoot. Please tell me that I have enough of a chance to get them all still. 6, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Yes! I was really afraid that after I missed one, it was going to completely screw everything up, but I made it come back there. We are good. Okay, the question is, where is coin? Okay, actually, wait, what do we have here? Okay, that wasn't his... Wait, what is this? Where am I? Okay. What does this do? Oh, I have an invincibility barrel. I didn't even realize it because I can't hear, the kind of sound that you usually hear. Okay, very nice. We got the DK coin. We're getting a pink flag, but you know what? After that, I don't really care. Is that everything in that level? Yes, it is. First 3 levels of this crazy place, 100%. That is a level that gives people a lot of trouble. Really. So I'm very happy that I was able to get that done on my first try. Strangely, I think I died on the first level of this world, which wasn't even that hard. And I actually did very, almost flawlessly all of the other levels. But anyway, we should save here. As you can see, we have 1 ski there, and it is kind of yellow because we have not used it yet. Also, let's see, 1 hour and 27 minutes, 44%, 18 DK coins, 43 silver coins, 37 bonus coins, sorry, and 6 banana birds. So there you go, very nice. And yeah, actually, that did not take too long to do the first 3 levels of World 4. Despite the fact that they're not the easiest levels, I actually kind of finished them off pretty quickly. Yeah, that's pretty neat. But anyway, 3 levels seems like a good number to end it off at, so I think that for now, that is what we are going to do, and next time we will start with Blazing Bazookas. Look at that crazy spelling of bazooka. So I hope that you enjoyed the beginning of World 4, and yeah, that is a pretty crazy level. Yeah, it's weird that I had to take that hit to get to that bonus game. I must have missed the barrel somewhere. I'm sure that when you rewatch the footage, it will be obvious that Andrew, kind of just jumped by a barrel or something like that. I'll have to see when I go back and edit this. But until then, I hope that everyone enjoyed, and I hope you're looking forward to the end of World 4. So thanks, and see you later.